The reason I chose David Willis's Celebrant Training School, I just felt as I was looking at them that he had a warm, approachable feel about him, and I felt I could relate to him well, which I have been able to do.
So I researched a lot of different training schools, and the main thing with David is that he's a teacher trainer. He was in education, and he knows how to assess and how to teach. Somebody can be the best at what they do, but that doesn't matter. It's how good they are at training somebody else to do what needs to be done. And that's where I feel as if I've got the very, very best education I could possibly have got in learning to become a funeral celebrant.
I did my research and I chose David's course because he was an educator and he didn't sit back on his laurels. It was very clear that he was dynamic, that if he got feedback, he would then implement that feedback. And that therefore the course was the best it could possibly be. David has been super helpful throughout. The one-on-one feedback is invaluable. Despite it being an online course, I don't feel as though I'm on my own. He's set up a WhatsApp group so that the cohort can all chat to each other, support each other in our successes, which is really nice.
I began training thinking that it would be somewhat of a chore, just something to get through. That wasn't the case. I enjoyed learning at my pace. I enjoyed watching videos, doing the quick quizzes that followed, making sure that I'd got all the information that I needed. I enjoyed the opportunity to meet with David through Zoom so I could talk through various aspects of the training. And it was really pleasurable to receive feedback and really listen carefully to what I needed to do to improve, but also to hear the positive things about my progress too. So I really did feel that David tailored the training to me personally to a degree as well.
And the advice and the love and the care that he gave me, the support while I was doing my course, and the honesty that he had for me. He advised me on a lot of things, how to talk right, how to word my things, how to do the eulogies,
I would recommend this course for three main reasons. First of all, the structure and the resources are perfectly planned. Secondly, the mentorship programme is absolutely fantastic. David's really supportive and always there when needed, holding your hand. And thirdly, trust. If you take the advice and stick with the course in the order in which it's set and all the resources, you can't go wrong really. It's all there and it's laid out on a plate and it's very simple to follow, and you will nail those bookings.
Course materials, the videos, they're all excellent. They not only helped me to go into my first funeral service feeling fully prepared, albeit a little nervous, but also when I went to make pitches to funeral directors in the first place. Thanks to the training, I knew what they wanted, I knew what they expected, and I was able to deliver on that.
I found the training to be excellent. It was extremely well pulled together. It was clearly developed by somebody who understood training as well as actually being a practicing funeral celebrant, which made a huge amount of difference. I remember preparing for my first funeral and I was expecting to be really nervous, but I actually felt really well prepared. And the practical assessments that were undertaken through the course really prepared me well for being able to actually do the job in reality.
The constructive criticism, the meeting with the family was a really big one for me, because you kind of get all the questions, the important questions that are vital to crafting a eulogy. So it's really good guidance within that module. And here I am, working as a funeral celebrant. I've actually just come from a service today, which went well, and I think it went well because I've kind of, the training that I've received has stood me in good stead for the career, that path that I'm following, and it's such a humbling career.
I really liked trying the resources online before I went all in, really. The resources themselves are dead easy to use, they're very accessible, the course content is really, really useful, as I found out since I've graduated. And yeah, I just thoroughly enjoyed it. It was just a thoroughly enjoyable course. You feel really well supported as well. David definitely has the personal touch. It's not just all online modules. You do get time with David as well. And the mentorship he has provided has been really good. I really, really enjoyed it. I feel very inspired by it all.
And what I really loved about the course was how practical it was and how it enables you to get into the shoes of a celebrant, so that by the time you're qualified, you know what it is you're doing and you're ready. So things happened really fast in terms of getting business and getting started, and that wouldn't have been possible without all the practical tools I was able to acquire from the course.
David's course is educational, engaging, reflective and informative. I discovered traits in myself that I can apply not just to my work as a celebrant, but to other types of work. There was excellent use of video role play using humour and stories. Each assessment must be completed, after which you receive feedback, all of which was constructive and suggested ways of improvement, all towards helping your learning. David is extremely personable, effective speaker, educator and facilitator. One of the best presenters I've come across. He's competent, dynamic, engaging and energetic. I highly recommend his Celebrant Training School courses. You not only receive all professional information you need, but also the practical content required for being an effective, independent celebrant. You really have no excuse for achieving success.